Hip-hop legend and actor LL Cool J says that Andy Ruiz should not only ask for $50 million to rematch Joshua, he could even ask for more. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Make sure you smash the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel for the latest and greatest in boxing. Shout out to TMZ Sports. They have an exclusive interview with LL Cool J. I'm not going to play it for copyright reasons, but link in the description. And they also have this man, Andy Ruiz shook shit up. This is on the front of TMZ Sports. It says Andy Ruiz loosens up his belt on a modest Mexican grub with mariachis, right? And they talking all about the fight. You know, I'm really happy for Andy Ruiz, but it's just he rattled the game, and I think it just helps to bring clarity to the game, put stuff into perspective, show the people in the suits and the networks and the promoters that they can't tamper with boxing and starve the fans from the meaningful fights when they need to happen, because you run the risk of this. No one man or woman is above that. You know, you can't take nothing for granted in this sport of boxing. Anyway, they interview LL Cool J, and as you guys see, it says LL Cool J, hell yeah, Ruiz Jr. deserves 50 mil. That's the price for them belts, baby. And it says, don't call it a comeback, call it a payout. LL Cool J is coming out swinging for Andy Ruiz Jr., saying if Anthony Joshua wants them belts back, he got to pay the guy who took them. We got LL at LAX Friday, and the famous fight fan wasn't just riding the pay Ruiz train. He was the freaking conductor. We asked him about the new WBO, WBA, IBF, and IBO heavyweight champion demanding $50 million if the Joshua rematch is held on AJ's turf in the UK. LL didn't hesitate, telling us he should get more than that. Got to get every dime you can get, baby. Cool J says people got to stop looking at Ruiz as the relatively unknown guy he was before he shocked the world, upsetting Joshua. As LL put it, he got the belts now, and this is the price for them belts. Right? You guys could watch it. This is great for Andy Ruiz. Great stuff. But LL Cool J, real life boxing fan. When I was doing the Instagram stuff with the Instagram page, he used to follow, and you know, he would frequently leave comments and laugh, and you know, laugh at the jokes and stuff like that. This man is a legit boxing fan. Like, he actually has boxing friends and stuff, like Terry Norris and things like that. He's a legit, and he boxes himself, like, you know, to stay in shape for different roles and stuff like that. So he's a legit fan, and he knows. You could listen to this interview and look at how he conducts himself, how he articulates what he's saying. And he's not saying, I could tell who knows boxing because it's so fluid. They know all the players, and like he was never stumped. The TMZ camera guy was kind of annoying. You know, whoever, they begin some weird. He's like, whoa, you think he deserves 50 mil? And he's like, absolutely. And he's like, yeah, but nobody knew him a couple of days ago. And LL's like, what do we talk about, baby? You know what I mean? Todd Smith, I just did a deal with Sears, know what I mean? You know how LL got that voice? Sweet as apple pie, baby. He's like, what you talking about, baby? He's like, who cares? Are we talking about what he was before he fought Joshua 3 days ago, or we talk about now? Which, you know, the TMZ guy, you could tell he's a casual. He don't know shit about boxing. But LL, I think he articulated himself, and he's like, yeah, you know, these guys are risking their lives. These guys are, you know, going through these like grueling training camps and stuff. Yeah, you got to pay like you weigh. It don't matter what Andy Ruiz was rated as before. He did the David and the Goliath, and he created quite a buzz for himself overnight, celebrity overnight. His social media, you know, increased by almost 1 million followers. He got a following, Mexican American, just boxing fans around the world. So pay like you weigh. If Eddie wants it, he says, Eddie Hearn says that AJ wants it in the US or the UK. So it looks like it's coming back to the US, because I don't know if they're going to be able to fork over the cash. I don't know what was stipulated in the contract. If Eddie Hearn, you know, crossed his T's and dotted his I's, because they didn't expect to lose to this guy, Andy Ruiz, you know? And if you didn't expect to lose, then I mean, real talk, are you going to go through some of the, strenuous details to protect your fighter? Or you just assume that, we were going to get past this one and then just had the basic details covered? But Ruiz shook up the world. LL also talked about a potential Ruiz-Deontay Wilder fight. He says, yeah, if he gets past the Joshua rematch, I want to see him and Wilder. And then the camera guy was like, oh, who wins that? And he was like, oh, yeah, Wilder. So he's picking Wilder. And he said, no disrespect to Andy Ruiz. See, and that's what I'm saying. LL's a real boxing fan. A lot of you guys, these clowns on the internet and shit, they be doing these boxing videos and stuff, and they take it so personal. Like, because you have a thought process or you pick a fighter to win, it can't be because of stylistic matchup or, this guy is taller with these attributes. People try to treat this like this is some Bloods and Crip gangbanging shit, like pick a side, and real boxing fans don't have to do all that. LL was very respectable. He said, Andy Ruiz, I appreciate and I salute what he did, but I think Wilder's a different animal, the style matchup. And he says, I celebrate Joshua too. I think he's going to come hungry in the rematch. Ooh, that punch looked crazy. He said he's going to be a different animal in the rematch because this is basically what I've been telling you, everything on the line. And no way is he doubting Andy Ruiz now. So it's going to be an all or nothing type of fight. And I think Bob Arum to Eddie Hearn to me, New Media, all been saying the same shit. Now he knows what to expect for sure. This guy dropped you 4 times. He's going to have to get his mind right. So LL was very respectful. And first fight was a good fight. The fans also know what to expect. Before the views, they never announced the numbers. I really feel it was because it probably didn't do great views because people thought this was a cherry pick and AJ was going to blow through him. I seen even Mexican fans on Twitter that I know, I won't call out anybody's name, but people in the media, and they were like, thought he was going to get blown out, Ruiz. And then all of a sudden after, they're like, oh yeah, viva la raza, and, feeling it because this man just put on for Mexico and beat Joshua in such a dominant statement-making fashion. Now everybody's feeling Andy Ruiz. Meanwhile, I said it before the fight, 7 reasons. But shout out to LL. I think the rematch is big business. People are going to want to see it. Ruiz got hurt, as you see. Joshua definitely got hurt 4 times. He got dropped and had a concussion. So, both fighters are going to have to be on their P's and Q's. A lot riding on this. For Joshua, this is do or die. He has to correct this because this wasn't supposed to happen in the minds of many, especially you look at the shapes and, just the casual perspective. And then for Ruiz, what he just gained, Joshua wants back. So to keep that, he's going to be on his A game. It should be a good fight. Shout out to LL Cool J being a true boxing fan. None of this like Stephen A. Smith blasphemy type of talk. Like he really knows his shit. Let me know what you guys think of LL. He says, I don't know all the particulars, the ticket prices and all that to figure a number, but you got to max them out. Get as much as you can, baby. Get as much money, not me. He said, max that out. And I agree. You got to get it while the getting's good. I would do the same thing if I was Andy Ruiz. You wasn't supposed to be here anyway. Max them out. Get as much money as you can, just on the off chance that you lose. If you win, it don't matter. As long as you and your family are taken care of. You came in with a 5-week training camp, laid it all out there. Joshua had a 16-week camp. Now he wants that back. He wants to get his respect and dignity back. He wants the belts and the hardware and the credentials back, the accolades. So either way, Andy Ruiz, I think he has a good team. Al Heyman behind him and his trainer, Manny Robles. So I think they'll get something done. We'll see. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. We working.
So if you enjoyed this video and want more content like this on the channel, you can show your appreciation by going to the PayPal donate button or the YouTube support button, and you can donate any amount that you feel is equivalent to the value of this video. Much more to come. Thank you guys for your support. Boxing Ego, the future of boxing.